biggest blessing for me is the people and how sweet they are, even though they don't have what we have. Like, you think of Christians are supposed to be sweet, people who aren't are supposed to be mean, but they're like, Brock tripped and fell in the hotel and spilled his Coke everywhere, and the lady wasn't even mad. She gave him a little ceramic elephant, put oil on his feet, and was like rubbing him and stuff, trying to help him feel better. And he made a mess in her lobby, and she would have been cussed out, you know? And they're just so precious. And whenever you would share the gospel with them, and whenever they would get up to be leaving, the interpreter might be doing something else, and so they would come up to you, and you can't really talk to them, but they just wanted to touch you. They just wanted to grab your hands, and that's my love language, is touch. And so they couldn't say anything, but I knew what they were feeling, and they're just the touching these people and seeing them. And then, one woman I met, she was already a Christian, and I talked with her for a good 15 minutes, obviously through an interpreter, but and we prayed over her because she'd been feeling discouraged being the only Christian, and when we were walking away from the tent, she just held onto my arm, and she just, kept talking to me in Khmer, and I just, smiled. But they're just so precious, and they bow down to a rock, a piece of rock carved to look like a person. And you think about it like the biblical days when the Jewish people, they kept making the gold idols and they danced around it, but that still happens, and it's hard to grasp until you see somebody face down in front of a rock. And just nothing there for them. And that's why they're so, in America it's harder to share the gospel because there's so much pride built up, I feel like, and there's nothing. They're just sweet, and they want to hear because they have nothing. They're looking, and you don't have to prove to them that there's a God. You don't have to give them facts and science. They're looking for it, and then when they see it, they know. And it's just the biggest blessing to me is knowing that, and I've been called into missions, I feel like, and it's so humbling because I am so unworthy of what I'm being called to, because I get to be the vessel, the person that speaks Jesus' name for the first time to someone. And that, I don't deserve that, if you ask me, but that's my biggest blessing. So that's